All right. Scott and I are going to return a call to a journalist from the Journal-Star in Peoria, Illinois. His name is Phil Luiciano.
Hello?
Hello, is this Phil?
It is?
Hi, this is Michael Gibson and Scott Fritts. You had called our house earlier?
Hi, thanks for calling. I appreciate that. I saw the story in the Akron newspaper earlier today. Someone's nice enough to send my very cool journey. I did see the part about your experience in Peoria, which seemed a little less than heartwarming.
You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as it seemed, or as we were told going into it. I mean, we were warned about going there, that we wouldn't make it out of there, but nobody really gave us issues. We had a couple kids throw rocks at us, but nothing where we felt dangerous for our lives or anything.
Now, how did you get to? It sounds like from what I read, and I did see some of the video entries online that you got just. It seems to be like the west edge of Peoria. How did you get there?
We had got dropped off by a gentleman who actually was transporting trampolines in the city right before there. I don't have my map on me, but I think it began with, is it a B? Is that your next city?
Well, there's Peoria, and then there's East Peoria. Then I think someone picked you up and took from Washington and took you over to Eureka. So
Correct. But this was on our way back, so this was before we got to Peoria. The city before Peoria. The road, whatever the road is, I remember it was a windy road we went down. And then the road took us to the corner of Martin Luther King or 24 where I believe we were on. And we stayed on the 24. The Martin Luther King, I believe, went into downtown. Well, we went straight. Instead of going on Martin Luther King, we took that road straight.
okay. So and then when he dropped you guys off, and then people said, "Hey, you might not want to go walking at night."
No, they told us before that. That was before. Is there a city that begins with a B right before you, like Buckham or? Man, I wish I had my map on me.
Yeah, we got people coming from the north. There's Canton.
See, we were coming west. We were coming west.
Like from north, from north or south. You're coming like southeast or
Southeast. We were heading southeast, I believe, at that point.
Okay. There's Galesburg. What was the town in Iowa? You were in Burlington?
One time, yes, I believe so. We were.
Okay. So then, if you were to come along 34, and then we taking back roads or?
Oh, we took country roads, yes, through all of Illinois.
Boy, I'm not sure. Maybe if you were in Martinsville.
Maybe. I know we were. We got a short ride, almost 5 minutes from the gas station where we got dropped off, and to the Peoria, till we were in Peoria.
Okay.
But it was at this gas station. We went in to fill our water bottles, a little convenient mart, and they had I remember peanut butter Rice Krispie treats with chocolate. That's what took us in there. A huge sign on the side, but which were delicious, by the way. But yeah, they had warned us. Everywhere we went, they saw us with backpacks, and we'd ask them to fill the water, and somebody would ask us a story. So we told them where we were heading, and they told us, they warned us. You know, it was probably about 9 o'clock at night, getting ready to get dark. That we shouldn't go there, that we should avoid Peoria. But we went, like I said, we went anyways, and we escaped. I mean, we entered in Peoria around 9:30, and I think we made it to MacArthur Bridge around 12:30 at night walking.
Okay. 12:30 to MacArthur. So you went downtown and then you came back up, or?
Yeah, we were trying to follow this. We thought it was where I was telling you where if you are on the west side of Peoria, maybe even southwest side, where Martin Luther King dead ends into, I believe it was the 24 or.
Well, if you take that and go to Star, maybe if you head off there, it's western and then it goes downtown. So did you get to MacArthur after you went to the ball game, or?
Yes. What happened is we had went all the way down. Like the ball game was still going on. It was towards the end of the game. We just caught the end of the game. And let me tell you, it was a beautiful park. Beautiful park.
Yeah. And so, okay, and then where did you head? So then you ended up heading back towards where you had gone, I think.
No. Run in the house and grab the map as I talk.
You hit MacArthur Bridge. You mean McCluggage Bridge?
Here, are you familiar with your town of Peoria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where Martin Luther King dead ends on the like the outskirts of town?
Yeah, it's west of town. It starts at Harmon Highway, and then it ends at it just kind of ends downtown.
Okay, yeah. Well, we didn't go on Martin Luther King. Where it ended on Harmon Highway, just head east that way. We walked all the way that way until we basically hit the river.
Okay.
And then once we hit the river, we were going to try to cross that first bridge, and it was a driving-only bridge. I think it was a drawbridge also. There were factories and train places down there. And then we ended up walking, come back 1 block, and we walked down, is it Adams Street? I mean, I'm trying to remember. This is okay, we walked down all the way Adams Street until we hit the ballpark. And then we stood there and watched the ball game for a little bit, rested. And then we walked, there was a bus terminal right after that, I believe. And I asked the lady how far up was the 24, which I thought she said was MacArthur Bridge. And she said 7 miles. We ended up walking all that way also.
Wow, that would, yeah, but 7 miles from there, that would probably be McCluggage Bridge.
Okay, and there's a Ronald Reagan Parkway or Ronald Reagan Trailway sign there, I remember.
Yep.
And the bridge was a mile long. Yes. Yes.
And so where was it you were hearing the gunshots?
When we first got in, like the Martin Luther King area, as we were heading down that way, you heard it to the right.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, it was. I mean, we ran into a few people we talked to. Like when we were going down that road, the Parkway, you said, not the Martin Luther, where we keep going east. The first stoplight we came to, there was sort of like a cash exchange across the street, and I'm not kidding you. We were worried because of what we were told before, before entering in this town, and there were like 20, 30, young, what I'd call kids, because I'm 40 years old, but I'm sure they're in their young 20s. Standing there, they didn't bother us. The gentleman in a wheelchair was coming. He had no legs. He talked to us. We kept trying to figure out where the 24 is because on the Randall McNally map, Peoria, Illinois doesn't look as big as it is when you're trying to walk it. And I stopped and asked this one lady where 20. Oh my gosh, it was huge, and it was this one lady. I asked her where the 24 is before we got to Adams Street. We were still trying to figure out where Adams Street was. And she was like, 24 what? And I'm like, the road 24. 24 what? I'm like, that's the name of the road on my map says 24. And I said, I'm trying to get over a bridge. And she's like, 24 what? 24 what? Started yelling at us. I mean, other than that, I mean, as I was heading up towards the ball.
That's and I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at this. But yeah, no one calls that's just, it's like in Chicago, they don't call the expressway, 90 or 94. They got names for everything. Yeah, people never say like Route 24 up here. They got a name for it or something. So,
correct.
Yeah, jeepers creepers.
But I mean, we felt safe. I saw maybe 3 police officers